20 English movies will help you learn English. Toy Story. Animation movies such as Toy Story are usually written for and aimed at a younger audience, which means the story and vocabulary used is not complicated. Even though the movie is mainly for kids, it doesn't feel like it. The director made it attractive for adults too, by including a little bit of adult humor in it. Castaway. Most of the dialogue in this movie is a monologue, one person speaking, so it's very easy to follow. Tom Hanks is also known for his clear and slow voice, which is perfect for any English learner to understand. 500 Days of Summer. The English is very simple to understand, and it's a narrative from one person's perspective, so it's easy to follow. It's not your typical love story, and it catches the audience's interest from the beginning. Despicable Me 3. Even though the main story is about Gru, the real stars of this movie are the three girls who are adopted by him. Agnes, the youngest sister, is the most adorable character in the world. Her lines are short but very funny. This makes her a good model for English learners who are just starting out. The Boss Baby. The film is a unique mix of casual English and business lingo. As the baby is supposed to be a manager in a business corporation, he uses words like closers, people who finalize a business deal, and power nap, sleeping for a short time, to energize yourself for work. The Son of Bigfoot. In the beginning of the movie, you can learn the informal, often rude, language of school students. You will also see how school authorities use special words to assert their power. There are scenes where a lot of marketing words are used, along with scientific terms, making this movie best for high beginner to intermediate level learners. The Lego Batman Movie. Most of the movie uses casual English. But some characters, like Alfred, always speak with a formal, British accent. Learners who like comics a lot, and are fans of superheroes, will love this movie. It features Superman, and other supervillains like Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Riddler, and even Voldemort from Harry Potter. The Social Network. This is an award-winning movie written by Aaron Sorkin. He's famous for his natural dialogue and funny lines, which makes this movie really enjoyable to watch and easy to follow. You'll also be able to pick up a lot of great English vocabulary related to computers, technology, and social networks. The Hangover 2009. It's a comedy, and we rely a lot on the visuals to understand. It makes it a lot easier to understand the dialogue between the characters. The Hunger Games. This is a very visual movie, and what you miss in the dialogue, you'll be able to be filled in by the visual action. While the actions are fast, the language is relatively easy to understand. The accent is a clean North American one, so you'll have no problem understanding what the characters say. Twilight. This movie is aimed at teenage and young adult audiences, and uses everyday English. The language is typically American, and the accents of the characters are clear and easy to understand. The Breakup. This movie is full of everyday slang language, which is used in many social situations. You'll learn language related to communicating with a partner, and also some common lines used in an argument. Forrest Gump. This is a perfect movie to learn English, as the speech is slow due to Forrest Gump's mental problems. The language is simple and uncomplicated, and it's really easy to follow. It will also teach you some important parts of US history and culture. Wonder. This film focuses on interactions between school children and families. By watching it, you can also learn the common names of objects found in a classroom, observe how a typical American school functions, and see how people talk to each other there. Beauty and the Beast. This is an old story that has been passed on from generation to generation, and is loved by people across the world. Most of the characters speak with a British accent, as that accent tends to be connected with older times in English language films. Thor, Ragnarok. Unlike many other famous movies, some of the actors in this one speak in a New Zealand accent, also called a Kiwi accent. The film has many funny moments that can help you understand what kind of humor is popular with the current English-speaking population. The Big Sick. Seeing the contrast between the Pakistani and American cultures can be very helpful for English learners. Since the Pakistani Americans in the movie are immigrants, they go through a journey of learning about American culture. It. The movie is pretty great for learning authentic, casual American English. The dialogues between the children will help you understand what a normal conversation on the street sounds like. Wonder Woman. The First World War was a very important event for the English-speaking world, and this film tries to give you a feel of what things were like at that time. Naturally, the characters use a lot of military vocabulary. Logan. The conversations between characters in Logan are powerful, but short. Since the pace of these conversations is often fast, though, this movie is best for advanced learners.